Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, why do I still look older than I feel, even though I dress well and take care of myself? So you try changing your outfit, maybe switch up your hairstyle, add a little lipstick. But something still feels off, like your style is being dragged down by one small detail that no one really talks about. Yes, I'm talking about your handbag. I've met so many incredible women in their 50s and 60s, smart, accomplished, full of grace and experience. But sometimes, just one wrong handbag choice can make them look heavier, older, or more tired than they really are. The bag, meant to be a simple accessory, ends up quietly stealing away their elegance. Believe me, you don't need to replace your whole wardrobe or spend thousands on designer labels. You simply need to understand the 7 most common handbag mistakes women over 50 make, and learn how to choose a bag that truly complements your body shape, proportions, and lifestyle. When you do, something magical happens. You'll look lighter, your posture will feel more graceful, and your natural confidence will shine without any effort. Because at this stage of life, beauty isn't about showing off, it's about creating harmony between who you are and what you wear. Stay with me until the end of this video, because in just a few minutes, you'll know exactly which 7 handbags might be making you look older. And more importantly, how to choose the right one so you always look elegant, confident, and effortlessly radiant. The way a true bold after 50 woman should. When fashion is no longer a game of youth but the language of self-respect. Someone once told me, after 50, fashion doesn't really matter anymore. What matters is health and peace of mind. I smiled, because they were right, but only halfway. Peace is important, yes, but how you carry yourself is also part of that peace. A woman who feels beautiful in her own way gives off a kind of energy that no makeup can create, calm, confident, and quietly radiant. Turning 50 isn't the end of style. It's the beginning of a new chapter, where fashion is no longer about impressing others, but about reflecting who you truly are. At this age, every choice carries meaning. The colors you wear show how you see the world. The bag you carry reveals how you treat yourself. And the way you walk, whether it's down the street or just to the local market, silently says, I'm still here, and I'm beautiful in my own. As a designer, I don't believe in trends. I believe in women who truly know themselves. Women who choose comfort without losing elegance. Women who don't hide their age but wear it as part of their grace. Because once you reach this stage of life, fashion stops being a race. It becomes an art, the art of balance between simplicity and sophistication, between what feels natural and what feels intentional. You don't need a closet full of clothes, you just need the right ones. You don't have to follow fashion, you just need to follow your own essence. And in that journey, the handbag, that small everyday companion, becomes a quiet but powerful statement. It's with you wherever you go, always in sight, always in step. The right bag can elevate your presence, while the wrong one can weigh you down, literally and stylistically. I've met so many women in their 50s and 60s who tell me, I just carry a big bag because it's practical. I never thought it affects how I look. But that's exactly the first thing I help them see. Practical doesn't always mean right. And sometimes, the bag you think is easiest to use is the one quietly making you look heavier, older, and less vibrant than you truly are. In the next part, we'll talk about the first and most common mistake many women over 50 make. A small one, but powerful enough to steal away your elegance and natural confidence. The oversized, heavy, or shapeless handbag. When an oversized bag makes you look smaller. Let me start this part with a familiar image. A woman walks into the room. She's graceful, well-dressed, her smile soft and kind, but slung over her shoulder is a huge bag almost half her size. And just like that, the first thing people notice isn't her, it's the bag. I get why we love big bags, they're practical. They can hold just about everything. Wallet, phone, glasses, notebook, lipstick, medicine, water bottle, even an umbrella. Women carry not just items, but thoughtfulness, readiness, and a piece of their lives. But here's the problem. The more you carry, the heavier that bag becomes. And over time, that weight pulls your shoulders down, rounds your back slightly, and takes away that effortless grace you used to have. A heavy bag doesn't just tire your body, it changes your body language. You might notice one shoulder lower than the other, your walk slightly tilted, and your face unconsciously looking more tired. You don't even need anyone to say it. These small signs alone can make you appear years older. And then there are the slouchy, shapeless bags. No matter how expensive they are, they create the same effect. When a bag collapses and loses its structure, it instantly makes your whole outfit look messy. even if you're wearing silk or pearls. It takes away that sense of control and refinement that defines a mature woman's beauty. So what's the solution? You don't have to give up big bags. You just need to find the right proportion and structure. Try a medium-sized tote with a defined shape, large enough to carry what you need, but firm enough to hold its form. It won't just make your outfit look sharper, it'll naturally straighten your posture and make you appear lighter. A well-structured bag is more than an accessory. It's an invisible frame that makes your entire look more balanced and polished. Even with the simplest outfit, jeans, a shirt, or a linen dress, the right bag can make you look like you just stepped out of a European fashion magazine. If you're tall, go for bags that have some softness in the body but keep a structured base. If you're petite, avoid oversized designs. They'll swallow your frame and make you appear smaller. Remember, a handbag isn't just something to hold your things. It's an extension of your presence. A well-proportioned, lightweight, structured bag helps you stand taller, move with confidence, and look effortlessly elegant. And now that we've talked about the heaviness of oversized bags, let's move on to the second mistake, a subtler one, but also the quickest way to dull your appearance. Choosing a cheap-looking bag that lacks refinement, even when it's brand new. When a cheap bag quietly makes you look less elegant. I once met a lovely client in her early 50s. She was dressed beautifully, a crisp white blouse, linen pants, her hair neatly tied back, and a pair of simple, elegant flats. Everything about her said graceful, until my eyes landed on her bag, a faux leather purse with peeling edges and worn handles. She smiled and said, "Oh, this old thing, I just use it for grocery runs." But what she didn't realize was, there's no such thing as just a bag. Even when you're not trying to make an impression, people still see you through those small details. A handbag is a silent statement of your personal style. A good bag doesn't need a flashy logo or shiny metal to stand out. It tells a story about the woman carrying it, her taste, her confidence, her quiet sophistication. Cheap bags, on the other hand, reveal themselves quickly, through wrinkled material, loose zippers, uneven stitching, or simply that lifeless look. No matter how thoughtfully you dress, a low-quality bag disrupts the harmony of your outfit. It breaks the subtle language of elegance that you've worked so hard to create. A quality bag doesn't need to shout for attention. It exudes calm confidence, what people often call quiet luxury. These bags might not be the first thing people notice, but when you hold one, it feels right, it keeps its shape, it complements your outfit naturally, as if it was made to belong to you. I always tell my clients, it's better to own fewer bags but choose them well. A simple leather or sturdy canvas bag in a neutral color, beige, light brown, gray, or olive, can stay with you for years without ever going out of style. It doesn't just make you look more polished, it reflects the respect you have for yourself. And the best part is, quality bag doesn't have to be expensive. There are so many local brands and small artisans creating beautiful, timeless pieces that feel far more luxurious than their price tags suggest. The key is to choose with self-awareness, not out of trend chasing. Because after 50, true elegance isn't about logos or price. It's about how you make everything around you feel valuable. The bag you carry quietly says, "I know my worth and I don't need to prove it." Now, in the next part, we'll explore another subtle but powerful detail, one that many women overlook, yet it can instantly make you look heavier or older. When the color of your bag no longer matches your skin tone, hair, and the radiant energy of life after 50. When the color of your bag quietly makes you look older. There's something fascinating about fashion that most people don't realize. Color isn't just decoration, it's energy. Every color you wear, whether it's a dress, a coat, or a handbag, sends out a certain kind of energy. And when that energy no longer fits your skin tone, your hair, or the aura you have today, it can make you look tired, stiff, or simply older than you really are. I've met so many women in their 50s who still cling to the bag colors they loved in their 20s, jet black, dark brown, deep burgundy. They'll say things like, "I'm used to these shades, they go with everything, they never go out of style." And they're right, those colors are timeless, but timeless doesn't always mean flattering. When we're younger, our skin is brighter, our hair darker, our eyes more vivid, so deep. Bold colors help create contrast and sophistication. But once we reach our 50s and 60s, our tones naturally soften, skin lightens, hair grays, and our gaze grows gentler. If our color palette doesn't evolve with that change, those same deep tones that once looked elegant can now feel harsh, draining, and heavy. So what's the solution? It's not about giving up your favorite colors, it's about redefining them. For example, Instead of pure black, try smoky charcoal or soft graphite. Still classy, still chic, but far kinder to your complexion. Instead of dark brown, go for caramel or milk chocolate, warm and elegant. Instead of deep burgundy, try a muted wine red or dusty rose, still feminine but lighter and fresher. And if you want to look effortlessly youthful, consider softer neutrals like beige, olive green, ash gray, or creamy ivory. These shades are like afternoon sunlight, gentle, flattering, and quietly radiant. The right bag color doesn't just brighten your outfit, it brightens you. When you find the shade that truly suits you, people won't even notice the bag. They'll just notice that you look great, though they won't be able to explain why. Here's a little trick. If you're unsure which color works best, stand in front of a mirror and hold the bag near your face. If your skin looks more vibrant and your eyes seem to light up, that's your color. If your skin looks dull or washed out, set that bag down. It's no longer meant for you. Once you understand how color can change your energy, we'll move into the next part, a subtle yet crucial detail that often takes away from even the most elegant look. How you carry your bag and the posture that comes with it. A small thing that reveals more about your grace than you might think. How the way you carry your bag can quietly take away your elegance, and how to get it back instantly. Sometimes, I can tell exactly how a woman is carrying her bag the moment she walks into a room, because her posture says it all. Women in their 50s and 60s often put great care into choosing their bags, the shape, the color, the material, but very few pay attention to how they actually carry it, a small detail that silently reveals so much about grace, confidence, and energy. I've noticed this so many times. A woman carries a heavy bag on one shoulder, her body tilted slightly to one side, her free hand clutching the strap so it doesn't slip. She doesn't realize that this posture, just that small imbalance, makes her look tired, as if life itself is weighing her down, not the bag. Or another woman, for convenience, wears her crossbody bag high and tight across her chest. It might feel practical, but it throws off her proportions and makes her whole outfit look tense and cluttered. Then there are those who wear their bags too low, swinging by the hip with a loose strap, which often makes them look shorter and more unpolished than they really are. All these tiny details quietly steal your elegance, because elegance isn't about the price of your bag, it's about your posture while carrying it. A medium-sized bag worn at the right height, around your waist or mid-hip, naturally balances your frame and softens your movement. If you're carrying a handbag, keep your arms slightly bent and let the bag rest parallel to your body. That relaxed, effortless stance makes you look confident, grounded, and gracefully put together without trying too hard. There's a saying that every stylist knows well. Let the bag follow you, don't follow the bag. Meaning, your bag should serve you, not control how you move. If you're constantly adjusting the strap, leaning forward, or holding your arm stiff just to keep it in place, that bag doesn't belong to you, no matter how expensive it is. So here's something simple you can try. Stand in front of a mirror. Put on your favorite bag exactly as you usually do, then take a few steps. If you notice your shoulder dropping, your back curving, or your movement feeling tight, adjust the strap, switch sides, or even try a different bag style. You'll be surprised. That one small change can instantly make you look more youthful, confident, and elegant. Once you understand the body language of your bag, we'll move on to the fifth mistake, one that makes many women look stuck in the past without realizing it. Holding on to outdated bag styles that no longer match who they are today. When your bag makes you look stuck in the past, have you ever opened your closet and realized you're still holding onto bags from 10 or even 15 years ago? Maybe you tell yourself, it's still in good condition, or I only used it a few times, or perhaps, it used to be so stylish back then. I completely understand that feeling. As women, we often form emotional connections with our belongings. Every bag holds a piece of our story, a memory, a milestone, a version of ourselves from a beautiful chapter of life. But sometimes, our love for those memories keeps us trapped in an image that no longer represents who we are today. I've seen this often with my clients. They show up carrying boxy handbags with short handles or metallic, bling-bling designs that were the height of fashion back in the early 2000s. There's nothing wrong with those bags, they were stunning in their time. But fashion, like language, evolves, and those pieces, while nostalgic, can make your overall look feel heavy or outdated. They can even unintentionally make you appear more rigid or serious than you truly are. Now, this doesn't mean you have to chase every new trend, but it does mean you should allow your style to grow and breathe with time. Because style, much like your spirit, loses its vibrancy when it stops evolving. So how do you look modern without losing elegance or authenticity? Start with simplicity. Choose bags with clean lines, minimal details, and soft structure. Look for natural materials and subtle shapes, a magnetic clasp, a rounded handle, or a smooth silhouette. These small details instantly refresh your style while keeping it graceful and sophisticated. Some of the most loved bag styles among women over 50 in Europe and Japan right now include soft hobo bags, relaxed yet polished, giving off a casual but refined vibe. Mini structured bags, compact and neat, perfect for a modern, effortless look. Rectangular shoulder bags, light, easy to style, and flattering for most body types. And here's the most important part: don't be afraid to change. A new bag, the right shape, the right tone, the right energy doesn't just update your outfit. It refreshes you. It says, I'm not clinging to who I was, I'm embracing who I am now. Because beauty at 50 or 60 isn't about fighting time. It's about flowing with it, gracefully and intelligently. The bag you carry today isn't just an accessory. It's a statement of your mindset, mature, confident, and always moving forward. In the next part, we'll talk about mistake number 6, a subtle but very common one. Choosing a bag that doesn't suit your body shape or proportions, making you look shorter, heavier, or simply out of sync with your outfit. When your bag throws off your body proportions. Here's a little secret most people don't realize. Not every beautiful bag is meant for you. I've worked with so many women, elegant, stylish, thoughtful, who invest in high-quality designer bags, beautiful leather, timeless colors. Yet when they wear them, something feels off. They can't quite explain it, but I can see it right away. The bag is working against their body, not with it. At 50 or 60, our bodies have naturally changed. Our shoulders, waistline, back posture, even our height and overall proportions, they all shift subtly over time. But many of us still choose bags the same way we did decades ago. Large shoulder bags that hang low, long straps that pull the body downward, or tiny mini bags that make the upper body look larger than it really is. The result? The balance is gone. Harmony that gives a look its natural grace disappears, and the outfit feels heavy, somehow unfinished. Fashion, at its heart, is the art of proportion. The right bag, just like the right note in a song, brings the whole look into perfect harmony. Once you understand your body's proportions, your bag becomes a tool that enhances your beauty, not something that hides it. Here are a few simple but powerful rules. If you have a petite frame, avoid oversized or long bags. Big bags can swallow your figure and make you appear shorter. Instead, choose a medium-sized bag with a clear structure that sits around your waist or high hip area. It gives you a balanced, energetic look. If your shoulders are slightly sloped or your back curves a bit, go for bags with short handles or structured straps. They help lift your posture and create a naturally elegant stance. If you have a fuller midsection or carry weight around your waist, avoid wide crossbody straps or bags that hit right at the hip. They break up your silhouette and draw attention to the areas you want to soften. Instead, choose a soft shoulder bag with thin straps that fall smoothly from your shoulder to your waist. If you're tall and slender, you can play with larger or softer hobo-style bags. They add balance, flow, and a touch of softness to your frame. And no matter your shape, one timeless rule always applies. Your bag should stop at the slimmest part of your body. That's where the eye will naturally focus, and you can guide attention exactly where you want it to go. Once you understand this, you'll never pick a bag just because it's trendy. You'll choose it the way an artist selects jewelry for her own sculpture, with intention, sensitivity, and pride in who she's become. And in the next part, we'll explore the most subtle mistake of all: when your bag speaks too loudly, and you, the elegant woman, disappear behind it. Let's discover the art of the silent bag, where true style and quiet confidence shine the brightest. When your bag speaks too loudly and the art of elegant silence, there's a fascinating paradox in fashion. The older we get, the more beauty comes from simplicity. And yet, so many women unintentionally choose bags that are just loud, covered in oversized logos, shiny metal details, crystals, tassels, chunky chains, all shouting for attention. But instead of making you stand out, these bags often do the opposite. They drown you out. I once worked with a woman in her early 60s, successful, stunning, always polished. She came to me one day carrying a luxury bag covered in gold hardware and a logo that took up half the front. She asked, "This bag was expensive. Why do I feel less elegant when I wear it?" I smiled and said, "Because the bag is doing all the talking and your true beauty is being talked over." That's the problem with pieces that speak louder than you do. When your bag becomes the loudest thing in your outfit, People stop seeing you, your expression, your grace, your quiet confidence. But when the bag whispers, it draws attention back to where it belongs, your face, your presence, your natural charm. At 50 or 60, style isn't about showing off anymore. It's about speaking the language of calm confidence. A beautifully made, understated bag, soft lines, neutral tones, smooth leather can express sophistication without ever needing to announce it. Picture this. A woman walks into a room with a soft cream leather bag. No logos, no noise, just a gentle sheen that catches the light as she moves. She doesn't say a word, but everyone senses her presence, her elegance, her quiet power. That is the art of elegant silence. If you're ready to refresh your look, start by turning down the volume on your bag. Choose minimalist designs, no loud branding or flashy hardware. Stick to timeless tones: cream, black, dove gray, milk chocolate, olive green. Opt for structure, no sagging, no slouching, because stability in your bag reflects the calm strength within you. And above all, choose the one that makes you feel peaceful when you carry it. Because when a woman reaches the fullness of her beauty, she no longer needs to say she's elegant. Everything around her naturally reveals it. A quiet bag is a declaration in itself. It says, I have nothing to prove, I already am. And in our final part, I'll share something even deeper. How every bag, no matter how simple, can tell the story of who you are. A graceful, confident woman who owns her age with pride. Let's move to part 10. When your bag becomes the true symbol of self-assurance and timeless elegance at 60. When your bag becomes a symbol of confidence and pride at 60. When we reach our 50s and 60s, life is no longer a race to prove our beauty. It becomes a journey back to our most authentic, graceful selves. Every line on your face, every freckle, every curve that time has shaped, they are not flaws, but evidence of a life well lived, deeply loved, and beautifully endured. At this stage, fashion stops being about what we wear or carry. It becomes a language of self-respect, a quiet story of who we are, told without words but felt by everyone around us. A handbag, something that seems so simple, can reflect an entire world inside a woman. When we were young, we chose bags to get noticed. At 60, we choose them to be ourselves. A well-made, understated bag, one that rests naturally in your hand, in soft, soothing tones, carries a message that says, I've lived through the noise, and I now understand that true beauty lies in simplicity and confidence. Every so-called fashion mistake we talked about in this video isn't just about aesthetics. Each one is a piece of a larger journey, the journey of rediscovering yourself. Because when you know what suits you, what feels right, you don't just dress better. You live better. You walk with ease. You carry yourself with quiet power. And that's exactly what I hope to celebrate here on Bold After 50, a space where women over 50 and 60 don't need to chase youth or trends, but can instead embrace their radiance, their wisdom, and their unique kind of beauty. If today's message resonated with you, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Bold After 50, and turn on the notification bell, so we can keep exploring the art of timeless style and inner confidence together. Because by the time you reach 50 or 60, you don't have to search for beauty anymore. You are the beauty.